Dr. Geeta Shivaraman, MU College of Commerce, Pimpri. Today we will discuss about the different types of directors. The shareholders elect their representatives, board of directors. Directors collectively called board. Now there are different types of directors. Let us see one by one. First is nominee directors. Nominee directors are appointed generally by a lender institution or debenture holders. Why they are appointing? Because to protect their interest. Their nominee directors are non-executive. They are a type of non-executive directors. They can work for the company on part-time basis also, periodically also. Then alternate director, he is a person appointed by the board in place of director during his absence for 3 months or more. This can be done by means of circular resolution also. Then what is his position? Alternate director, he is entitled to have the same rights like that of the original director. Then come to the first directors. They are the persons whose name is appearing in the articles. The names of the directors appear in the articles. But in case of one person company, the individual, because one person company means only one person is there, the individual member shall be deemed to be the first director of the company. Then next, additional directors. In case of need, they may appoint additional directors also, but they will be holding their directorship only up to the date of next annual general meeting of the company. The appointment of additional director can be made through circular resolution of the board. And technical director, as the name suggests, technical means they are expertise in a particular technology, so they may be giving some advice. So he is entrusted with the technical nature of work. They are entitled to get professional fees for the service provided by them. Then permanent directors. Permanent directors, they are not retiring by rotation. At least 1/3 of the total number of directors will be the permanent directors. Then executive directors. Executive directors, they are appointed by the board to work whole time for the company and be in charge or more responsible for the company under the overall management of the company. So then they are entrusted with the day-to-day operations of the company. Then come to the non-executive director. They are basically professionals. They provide their expertise. Already we have seen technical director. They do not take part in the day-to-day operations of the company. They don't know what are the day-to-day activities of the company. They don't have any knowledge about it. They attend meetings, but for the company on part-time, periodically they work, they attend meetings. Then directors appointed in case of casual vacancy. Casual vacancy means it is arising out of resignation, disqualification, death, or any other reason other than retirement by rotation. The vacancy may be filled by circular resolution also. Then next is independent director. They have some special qualities. These independent directors, every listed public company is required to have at least 1/3 of the total number of members as independent director. They hold office for 5 years and shall be eligible for reappointment, but not more than 2 consecutive terms. but they are eligible for reappointment after the expiry of 3 years of ceasing to become an independent director, provided during these 3 years they are not appointed with the associate company in any other capacity, directly or indirectly. So we have nominee directors. They are appointed by lender institution or debenture holders. Alternate director, in case anybody is absent, alternate director is appointed. Then first director, they are specified in the articles of association. Additional directors, they will be holding till up to the next annual general meeting. Technical directors are providing only expert advice. They are not related to any day-to-day functions of the company. Permanent directors, they don't retire by rotation, they are permanent. Executive directors, for the whole time they work for the company, that is why they are called executive directors. They do all under their supervision all the functions are carried out, and they are under the supervisions of overall management of the company. They are interested with the day-to-day operations of the company. The non-executive director, they are not related to daily operations, routine operations. They provide only expertise. They are appointed on part-time basis or periodically also. And directors appointed in case of casual vacancy. Casual vacancy normally arises because of death, resignation, or any other reason other than retirement by rotation. So that is director appointed in casual vacancy. So the vacancy, this vacancy also can be filled with a circular resolution. Then independent directors, they have some special qualities. Every listed company should have at least 1/3 of the total number of directors are as independent directors. They hold office for 5 years. They can be reappointed, but not more than 2 consecutive terms. But they are eligible for reappointment after the expiry of 3 years. After the expiry of 3 years of ceasing to become an independent director. Provided during this period they are not appointed with the associated company in any other capacity, directly or indirectly. So today we have seen in brief what are the who are the different types of directors. Thank you.